Okay. My lovelies, I got it. Indeed. The best device ever. Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to another video too. Today, I got it. This, my lovelies, is one of the best devices out there for Braille producing. And this month, lovelies, is the perfect month to unbox it because it's Braille Literacy Month. This is one of the best machines for Braille. So today, lovelies, we're going to be unboxing the Embosser. So I want to tell you about it, lovelies. So the Embosser, lovelies, is basically a Braille printer. And instead of printing print, it prints Braille. Too cool. Also, lovelies, I did not purchase this myself. I can't afford one of these. Each state has like a commission for the blind or a bureau, and they usually are in charge of helping students purchase different devices that they may need for like college or work or both. And so this Embosser, I originally was supposed to get it during student teaching so I could print off all the print things and have physical Braille. It didn't come on time, but it's a-okay though because it's here now, so I can use it for basically ever, for work, for me, for for doing a lot of things. So this Embosser is called the Page Blaster, and you can get it at APH. Actually, ladies, I wanted to know, well, how much do you think this is? I'll give you a minute, lovelies, to put it in the comments, and then I'll tell you in 3, 2, 1. So this one is actually about $4,000. It's not a cheap device either, but it is essential. It's beautiful. And it can connect to Bach. You guys know Bach? Let me show you. This is Bach, the Braille No Touch Plus. And so this printer is able to connect to Bach. You can connect it wirelessly and able to print from him directly. We all love technology. Beautiful piece of technology. It's also able to print from a computer too. So like a MacBook, Windows computer. Yeah, it's too cool. And so I wanted to unbox it for you, lovelies, with my family of stitches. And then at the end, lovelies, I'll tell you why I chose this specific type of embosser too. Also, excuse the voice if I sound a little raspy. I have a sore throat, but it's getting better. Yeah. So let's unbox this beautiful machine. Okay. Rightio. Inside this box, lovelies, we have the embosser itself. It's encased in like plastic foam holder things that hold it in place in transit. We're gonna keep them because if the embosser ever needs to be like shipped back to APH for like service or something, this is the box that you need to ship it back in. And these black foam holder thingies hold the embosser in place so it doesn't move. So these will be kept along with the box. And inside this box, lovelies, is the Embosser. It's red, lovelies, and awesome. Too cool. So the Embosser is actually going to go on the shelf to my right. We're going to put it there for now while we unpack the rest of the box. So in here, underneath the Embosser, we have more paperwork. So this one, I believe, is the quick start guide for the Embosser, the print version. And this one, lovelies, is the Braille version. And then there's also a box sitting underneath the Embosser, lovelies. It's like a small rectangular box. And so let's see what's inside. So inside, lovelies, it looks like this. Also, side note, I didn't open the Embosser before. The state did because they had to make sure that it was actually working and it didn't break in transit. So inside the white box is like this flash drive. It says APH on it. And this one has the files for like the Embosser, so it's able to connect to the Wi-Fi. I believe they said it also has Braille Blaster, which is like a Braille transcription kind of program. So in the smaller box inside of the rectangular box is, I think they call it the transformer. It's like a black brick with a cord on it. I believe there's another part to this that connects to the outlet, and I think this piece connects to the Embosser itself. Now we have the other piece that connects to the transformer, the cord that plugs into the wall. And so this one connects to this one. And so they're gonna go together to turn on the Embosser. Yeah. This one is the cord that you need to, if you want to connect the Embosser to the computer or the Braille note wired, you know? Okay, so if you wanted to connect the Embosser to another country, I believe these ones are the plugs for, with different voltages, lovely, different voltages. And that's all that's in that white box. Yep. All right, lovelies, so now we're back with the Embosser in front of us. Beautiful machine, I love Embossers. I want to tell you about it and show you the different parts about it. And on top, lovelies, you have a couple different buttons, and they're all labeled in print and in Braille. So let me show you them, lovelies. So we have the on button, and then the off button, and then we have the feed button, Next to that, next to the feed button, is the menu button. Underneath the menu button is the help button. Next to those set of buttons is like navigation keys. So like left, right, up, down, and then in the middle is okay. And then next to the navigation buttons is channels. And then next to the channel button is number 1 and number 10. Next to that is the speaker. Because lovelies, this printer talks. This printer talks. It's too cool. Have you ever seen a printer that can talk though too? It's amazing. Too cool. Braille technology. I love Braille tech. It's too cool. And then also on the face of the embosser is where you put the paper in. So this, my lovelies, is the type of paper that you'll need to put into the embosser. And it's a giant stack. It's from APH. And you see it has tractor. Like it has like the holes on the sides that are circles. Those holes that you see on each side of the paper are the ones that you use to line the embosser with. I want to tell you, lovelies, why I chose this specific embosser too. I mentioned earlier this embosser's name is the Page Blaster. I chose this one for a couple of different reasons. When I was student teaching, if you didn't know, lovelies, I have 2 majors in college. I'm an elementary education major, pre-K to 4, and I am also a visual impairment major too. We love them both. Yeah. You have to do 2 placements when doing student teaching. So 8 weeks you spend at one placement, and another 8 weeks you spend at another placement. And so the first 8 weeks I spent at a school for the blind, and there you have Perkins Braillers galore, embossers, paper, whatever you need. So if I need to print from box, I can print from box at the school. But when I left that placement and went to a different placement at the general education school, I was in a 2nd grade classroom, lovelies. I love all the littles. They're too cute. All of them. At both placements. And so in the general education school classroom, a lot of the stuff was printed. So it's not very useful to me. Before I got to student teaching, I asked my counselor at each state has one, like it's a commission for the blind or a bureau, if she could get me an embosser to connect with Bach or my computer that I can print out documents with. There's certain situations where hard copy Braille would work better, and then there are some situations where Bach would work better, you know? But having an embosser would allow me, if something was in a Word doc, I could print from either my computer or Bach. I would have it at my fingertips, literally. But it didn't come in time for my student teaching, so my weekends were full of Brailling. But we survived, lovelies, we survived. It's still needed because I'm going to use it to print out things that I either need, whether I want to work in a school for the blind or a general education classroom. I can do that, but I'll still have access to Braille at my fingertips, literally. This embosser is good for printing out like large quantities of Braille very quickly, lovelies. Quickly is the important word here. Fast. Your documents are printed in no time at all. Yeah! So lovelies, you'll see this embosser on TikTok and Instagram and literally everywhere. I will show you, lovelies, how it works, how cool it is, all the, like everything. Yeah! Watch out for those embosser videos, lovelies, let me tell you. I really appreciate the counselor who was able to get it for me. Literally amazing, lovelies. I can't thank her enough. Like, so, I'm gonna go plug it in, lovelies, and then I'll show you how it prints. Alright, lovelies, so now we're gonna turn on the printer. We're gonna find the on button, which is labeled in Braille. Here we go. Cool beans. So right now it's booting up. It's getting itself together. Yeah. That's the air that you hear.
APH Page Blaster.
Too cool, too cool. Let's print something. Before we print, lovelies, we have to put the paper in. So I opened I call it the hatch, the metal cover, and that's where the paper goes. So we got the paper in the embosser. So now I was able to set up the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth and everything. I needed the IP address of the embosser to put into Bach to print wirelessly. We finished all of those things. And now we're gonna print. We're gonna emboss. Yeah! So here's Bach. So in a Braille note, there's a couple of settings. So one of them is printing for like a regular printer, and then the other one is emboss for the embosser. So now we're gonna navigate to that one. So we're gonna find emboss, and then we're gonna select, and now we're gonna find the document that we want to emboss, which is a test document. So now we found test document, lovelies. So now all we have to do is press enter or select, But before we emboss, lovelies, I got these safety earmuffs. They're like noise canceling. This embosser, lovelies, is really loud. Being that close to something that loud, like, over time, will damage hearing. So I'm gonna protect my hearing with these earmuffs. All right, here we go, lovelies. And they're red just like the embosser. Emboss. Ready? It tells you when it's ready and finished. Cool beans. So now, I'm gonna remove that paper and show you. So what you do is, because it's perforated, the different pages are perforated, so all you have to do is tear it. And so it says, this is a test of the new Embosser. Isn't it cool? I love embossers, they are too cool. So my lovelies, I hope you love seeing the Embosser, lovelies. Like, isn't it cool? Also, you lovelies know that I name all of my things, you know? From my Braillers to my Braille notes. You lovelies know Stitch, the classic Perkins Braille writer. You guys know Bach, the Braille notes. And all of my canes that have all the names, you know? The Embosser also needs a name, you know? And I was thinking, because it's red, and it's awesome, and it's powerful. So I was thinking, because I was watching My Hero Academia the other day. Good show, man. A fantastic show. And so I was thinking, since it's red and awesome, I was going to name it Red Riot after Kirishima. You guys know Kirishima. He's fantastic. He's too cool, too. So, welcome to the family, Red Riot. But thank you, my lovely, so much for watching this video. And I hope you love seeing Red Riot as much as I loved him, too. He's added to the Braille family. Fantastic. Yeah. But thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe to this channel and press the little notification bell so you won't miss any new videos. And remember to join the 100 of lovelies on Instagram and TikTok. Indeed, indeed. So my lovelies, I'll see you in the next video. And remember, lovelies, to have the heart of a lion and Braille of pride. I love you, my lovelies. See you later.